All right, guys, it's an exciting day. It is April 21st, 2019, and I'm heading up to Santa Barbara to hang out with Jaret Campisi and the lovely and beautiful teens, Christina Khalil. I'll throw their Instagrams up here. Shout out to you guys. So I'm hopping on the bike here in just a few minutes. I'm all set up with GoPros and mics and all this crap, so I'm gonna get to ride his XDiavel. Maybe I'll be the first person that gets to ride that thing and give an impression other than the man himself, so. Here we are, the lovely V4 Speciale. Not getting too much love lately, but gonna be getting a lot of love today. So I'll see you guys up there in Santa Barbara. Weather is beautiful, as you can see. A nice sunny Southern California day. Perfect day for a ride up the coast. See you soon. Well, we arrived in Santa Barbara, just waiting on Jaret to come down to the beach. He's bringing the XDiavel down. But God, look how gorgeous this place is. Just give you like full panorama. It's really paradise. What's up, guys? I'm up here in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. Jaret Campisi was nice enough to invite me up here to ride his XDiavel that he's building for his series and actually giving away. So this is going to be my first time on the XDiavel. I'm really excited. I'm going to see what it's like to finally ride a power cruiser. Is it good enough to sway me away from the sport bikes that I love so much? We'll find out. We're going to take it for a ride here around the beautiful hills of Santa Barbara. He's going to ride the Speciale too, which should be an interesting experience. Also GP shift for the first time, so let's hope he doesn't bin my bike. Jaret, how are you feeling about the Speciale?
Well, I rode 650 Speciale, but that was a normal shift pattern, and that was a while ago, so I haven't been on a sport bike for a couple of months, so I'm excited. And
you're coming off this cruiser, so you're going to have to get used to 200 horsepower again. It's a big difference.
That's very true. Well, you already busted on my cruiser already.
Sorry. Honestly, I think I'm going to love it. I'm really excited to ride this thing. Thanks so much to Jaret, thanks to Christina, and let's go have some fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm about to take the XDiavel out for the first time ever. Jaret is going to be on my Speciale, so that should be a very thrilling experience for him as well.
Heck yeah.
How are you feeling, man?
I'm excited. A little bit nervous because of the GP shift.
Yeah.
So I just need to make sure I pay attention, and I might not be talking as much for the first couple of minutes.
Everyone's got to learn it at some point.
But I'm excited for you to ride that, man. It's a really surprising motorcycle for how it looks and how you sit on it. It's surprisingly fast and agile.
Honestly, like I find myself sometimes walking up to the Speciale in the garage, like say I'm just about to go to the gym, about to go to the grocery store, something like that. You know, I would not mind having something that's a little more comfy and convenient. I can just throw a leg over in jeans or whatever and do a short ride.
Exactly, and that's what I do with that bike all the time.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
Let's do this. Oh, man.
Look at those BSTs, my God.
I know. When you see them in up close and personal, right, it's pretty impressive. God, this seat height, I forgot about how high these are.
Oh, man. You weren't kidding about the lazy boy.
I told you, dude.
All right, let's do this baby roar.
Oh, that's right, shit.
Yeah, up is first.
God, this is so weird to me.
All right, well, let's hear this thing. Let's hear this thing roar.
Turn it on, baby.
Ooh.
I love the sound of that, dude.
I can feel it in my nether region. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta figure out where the foot pegs are.
I know. So you got forward foot pegs with regular shift, and now I have rear sets with GP shift.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is going to be interesting.
We're just setting ourselves up for failure today.
I know, dude. Good God, dude, you're so leaned over on this thing. It's crazy. I totally forgot how aggressive sport bikes are.
Yeah, right.
Is this the standard riding position? Like, this is how it comes?
Yeah, this hasn't been adjusted at all.
You didn't adjust anything?
From the factory.
Wow. Man, this is a lot more aggressive than I remember it.
I must say the quick shift is incredibly smooth, though.
It's pretty good, right, for an aftermarket quick shifter?
Yeah, man.
We just put that on last week.
Oh, dude, I'm so comfy right now. This is fantastic.
Get up here. I want to see you.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, dude.
No lack of grunt, that's for sure.
I love it, dude.
Low RPM, it's just cold, dude.
Isn't it so comfy? And again, that doesn't have the Termi up map yet, so it would be even more smooth and punchy once we get that put on. So keep that in mind as well. But did you feel some back and forth on it? Feel that low speed back and forth.
Oh my God, yeah.
Isn't that impressive?
Whoa, it steers super fast.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It makes no sense.
Wow, I would not have expected that from, like, especially from a tire that fat. How does it turn so easy?
I don't know. I don't know how they did it.
Wow.
Now,
holy shit, that's impressive.
Granted, that has, you know, BST wheels that save 30 pounds off the bike, and it also has an Olin shock on it, so it's not like it's a stock.
Is there a difference? Like, could you tell a difference in how fast it steered from putting those BSTs on?
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
You can cut through to the front if you want. GP shift's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I'm telling you, you get used to it real quick.
Yeah, it's actually pretty intuitive. You look good on that thing, man.
I think anyone looks good on that thing.
Oh God, yeah. I miss this bike.
Yeah, man, you get used to GP shift so fast, and then you realize how nice it is. Like, especially if you're like in a tuck, full acceleration, and you want to upshift.
I can imagine. Still getting used to
it off the line, man.
Still getting used to that clutch. God, this quick shifter is so smooth.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of loving life on this thing. It's fantastic.
I don't think we can get up there.
At least it's actually really easy to steer through traffic like this because of that late steering.
Isn't it impressive? Here, let me get in front of you.
You look mighty fine on that V4, man.
I feel right at home, man. Thank you for letting me ride it, man. This is one of my dream bikes, so it's pretty.
I've been excited to ride one of these XDiavels since they came out. Even ever since the original XDiavel came out, I still have never ridden one. So pretty cool to finally get a chance, and this definitely lives up to more than I thought it would be.
Yeah, dude, it's an impressive bike, and I was very surprised when I did my first ride on that a few years back. Like I said, how comfortable it was, how much grunt there is, how much power. You can give it a little pull here.
Oh my God!
I told you, dude.
Dude, that definitely, I mean, from that RPM, or you can go back ahead of me.
Yeah.
From that RPM, that for sure pulls harder than the Speciale does.
Yes, that's what I was saying. That's what people don't realize, dude. Oh shit,
I think the Speciale, I mean, the thing that's different is that you'll never run out of revs on that bike. It just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling.
Yes.
But this one, at those speeds when you're around town, like the rev range that you actually use on
exactly.
It's money.
So much torque, dude. It's crazy how much torque there is. And you get all that power at like 3,000-4,000 RPMs, you know?
Honestly, that's one of the benefits of that bike on the road is that you have that adaptive electronic suspension.
Yep.
So basically what happens is it'll constantly adapt to every little bump and every bump it feels in the street.
Yep.
So you can have it in perfectly comfortable mode for around town. You can hit potholes, no problem, and then you just hit a couple buttons, put it in race mode, and all of a sudden you're stiffened up for the track. Yep,
exactly. And that's one thing that the XDiavel doesn't have. It does not have electronically controlled suspension. We're not going to let this old lady go. It does have rider modes, which change the power settings, traction control, and all that, but it does not have electronically controlled suspension. Yeah. So you get what you get when it comes to suspension.
But I mean, do you really need it on a bike like
this?
No, you're just out to enjoy life. You're just sitting back, relaxing, cruising, enjoying the beautiful scenery of Santa Barbara.
Yep, exactly. And it is funny. It does make you ride differently. I don't ride like go to jail speeds on that bike nearly as much as I do on these bikes. You know.
Yeah, I find myself every time I hop on the Speciale riding a lot faster than I should do.
Yes, you can't help it. The position that you're in, how smooth and fast it is, it's hard not to. You know. God, this thing. Yeah, actually, I think at low speeds that actually goes back and forth easier than this.
Yeah.
So, which is really surprising.
No question,
yeah.
I wonder at high speeds though, like does the steering start to slow down a little more on this because of the long wheelbase?
Yeah, it does. Yep, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they somehow managed to find like such a nice balance. So.
Ducati, man, I don't know how they do it.
Some engineering wizardry over there in Italy.
I know.
I don't know, man. This throttle does feel a little sloppy, though. I can't blip it with the authority I'm used to.
No, we definitely need to get some throttle spacers on that, which we're actually going to be installing soon.
Yeah, this thing is a blip monster that you're on right now.
I love it.
Let's hear one or two. Oh, sounds so good.
Let's hear that one.
That's no slouch, though.
Yeah, twist that throttle a little bit.
Yeah, baby.
Isn't that thing fun? It's so torquey, you know?
Like you said, I mean, I find myself on this bike totally fine with just cruising.
Yes.
I'm not trying to set any land speed records. I'm not trying to impress anyone.
What's this guy doing?
Just out enjoying the ride.
Exactly, and that's what it's changed my mind about bikes. Because I grew up my whole life riding sport bikes and you can't help but ride fast. And then my dad would always want to go on long rides with me, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go on long rides. Let's just go rip it up, you know? Yeah. And then I got that bike, and now I'm like, oh, now I understand why he wants to ride like that, you know? How does that forward control? How's the riding position?
Oh my God, the position on this thing is just so comfy.
It's insane, right?
Like, I mean, the way it cradles your butt is like no other. It just feels like, I mean, I think this is an aftermarket seat you throw on here too, which probably only enhances the experience, but I must say my butt just feels like it's being caressed by the hand of an angel.
Well said, Kevin. Well said. Dude, it took me a while to catch up to you.
Being used to a 15,000 RPM redline, I really have to pay attention to the rev counter whenever I'm gunning.
Yeah, because it hits it so quickly on that one compared to this.
Yeah.
I forgot how fun it is when they just keep climbing and climbing and climbing.
Oh, dude.
And the engine almost like, because of the firing order, it changes its sound like over 10,000, you know? And
it's true, yeah. You have that low end feel more like the classic V-twin.
Yes.
And you rev it up high and it's
V4. Yes.
Oh my God, this thing sounds like fucking Thor's hammer. It's so sick.
Oh man. Oh God, I love this bike, dude.
Wow, dude, the way it handles through these curves, I love it.
It's impressive, right?
How is this possible?
That's what I said.
It doesn't make sense.
Dude, my buddy on his R1, we were ripping back these roads, and he said I was going into corners faster than he wanted to, you know? He was like, dude, wait a minute, you're gonna take it at that speed? He's like, okay, I guess I need to too, you know? What are you thinking so far about the XDiavel?
After riding it this far, I'm just amazed by the capabilities of a bike that's still this comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, it falls into a corner effortlessly. It's got so much grunt, especially from low revs where you actually need it on the street.
Yep.
I could ride it all day. I mean, it's a chore to take that bike out to the canyons and ride it all day. It's super rewarding being on the Speciale just because it's so fast, it's so precise. But at the end of the day, you're out there just to have a good time, and the XDiavel allows you to do that.
Yes, it does. I mean, it's never going to be the sex appeal of this one, you know? But for what it is and what it does, it's a really awesome bike.
Oh, baby.
God.
Oh, baby.
God, this Speciale is so good.
Oh, so sick. How is it so effortless?
I know, look at that. You're right behind me, dude.
I told you, man, this bike has no problem keeping up at these speeds. It is effortless.
It's effortless, right? I'm up here climbing all over this thing, and you're just sitting back there laughing. It's crazy. Like, look at that. You've been on that bike for 5 minutes, and you're just ripping.
It's so, like, I immediately felt comfortable with the switchies on this thing. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a really impressive bike that they built, and my hat's off to Ducati for that thing, because it's a really cool bike. Every time I stop at a gas station or I'm just sitting at a red light, people are like, what is that? I'm like, it's a Ducati. They're like, that's so cool, you know?
That's not what I thought a Ducati is. It's not even right.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, honestly, I was talking about it earlier, but whenever I had a Monster 1200S, it was white. It looked very similar to this, honestly. I had it for a week, and I got more attention from people on that bike than I've ever gotten on my sport bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, those throttle blips on downshift would be vastly improved by this Pacer kit. That's all I can say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like super unique, super cool, powerful, handles incredibly well, super comfy. Are there any other superlatives I could possibly apply to this bike? See ya!
See ya! So ridiculous.
Alright, so thanks again to Jaret for letting me ride his XDiavel. This was an incredible experience, and I can't believe how much fun this bike is, and I cannot believe how capable it is. For a cruiser, I'm not sure if we should even classify this thing as
That's what I said, yeah.
Honestly, it's it just does a little bit of everything, and it does everything incredibly well. Honestly, I'm probably not convinced to give up the Panigale. At the end of the day, I'm still a sport bike guy through and through, but I could definitely be convinced to add one of these to the stable, no question.
Yeah, and that's kind of same thing. Thank you for letting me ride the Speciale. This has been my dream bike for a long time, so it's really nice to be able to hop on this thing and ride this thing and take it for a spin. But I agree. I think in a perfect world, you'd want to have one of each.
Totally. That's my dream garage right there.
Yes.
So anyway, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a lot more content coming this summer. Hopefully me and Jaret can team up for a few more videos.
Absolutely.
This has been so much fun. Don't forget to check out our products at DucatiSpacers.com and check out Jaret's channel as well. I'll put all of his information in the description below. Thanks, guys. Peace out.
Later, guys.